Welcome back to the channel. Season 4 for Call of Duty Cold War and Warzone came out this last week, so you know what we gotta do. We gotta take a look at all the new stuff that came out, talk about the pros, the cons, and just have a good time. So if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, leave a like down below, and roll the intro! So we're going to go ahead and skip looking at the battle pass and all the different cosmetics and everything, because really they're just cosmetics. And if you're interested at all in that, I did open that on stream. I think it was on Thursday. You can go back and watch that one, or just take a look for yourself. Honestly, very solid battle pass. That's really all I'll say about it. I don't want to go all 100 tiers and waste your guys' time. You guys are here for the guns and maps. We'll take a look at those. First things first, the MG-82. Now the MG-82 is an incredibly high fire rate LMG that is an absolute, and when I say this, like, make sure I zoom in here, an absolute laser. I mean, this thing is absolutely disgusting, and Warzone mounting with it turns it into literally a laser pointer. It's absolutely disgusting. In multiplayer, it's just as good, if not a little bit better. So obviously, don't have the gun maxed out yet. I mean, I've used it quite a bit, level 35, as you guys can see up in the corner over there, but not maxed out quite yet. I'm having a great time with it, though. It's fantastic. Personally, don't like LMGs. I mean, I'm good with them. Don't like LMGs, though. This thing, very fun. Super duper slow, but I mean, it's an LMG. It shouldn't be zooming around the map anyways. You guys can see it down below me. Season 4 also brings us Hijacked from Black Ops 2. Now, I've seen a lot of memes recently that Cold War is turning into Black Ops 2 remastered with all the maps that we're getting from Black Ops 2, which, I mean, honestly, it is true. I don't know why they're giving us as many maps. I understand that Black Ops 2, absolutely fantastic Call of Duty. Hopping into this real quick. I understand that it's fantastic. However, I'd like some new experiences. Don't get me wrong, the new map, the bringing back the maps is fantastic. But I'm trying to make some new memories. Oh, you guys see it here. She's a beaut. She is a beaut. Hopefully I get actually like relatively solid game for you guys here.
Kill confirmed.
Golly. So I'm trying to figure out the best class setup for this thing. Obviously I don't have it maxed out yet, so I can't give a full class on it. But part of me wants to like emphasize mobility on it. Recoil control isn't exactly the most like crucial attachment setup for this thing, because obviously it's a laser beam. I mean, you guys saw the triple right there. Ooh, almost got the turn there. But as you guys can see, it's relatively solid in the fire rate department. I mean, I think it's the fastest firing LMG. I haven't like looked at numbers, but just from like the experience of using it over the last few days, it certainly would show that it is one of the fastest, if not the fastest. The con of it being as fast fire rate as it is, it's obviously not going to be hitting as hard as your other LMGs, strictly because if it hits as hard as the M60 or the RPD, then you know, it's even more broken than it already is. This guy keeps stunning me and not getting the kill. I'm also used to ARs. And that's the other downside of it playing the way that it does, is that you think you're using an AR, so I catch myself reloading it when I don't have to. I mean, as you can see there, very little recoil to control. The iron sights are pretty solid on it too, but I am running gunfighter, so it's like, if I can use 7 perks, why not take advantage of that? I mean, as you guys are seeing though, I do make the mistake of playing this a lot more like it's a sub or an AR than it is an LMG. And that's just a habit I have to break. As you guys can see, absolutely crazy fire rate on that thing, next to no recoil, absolutely fries. I want to get more gameplay with it for you guys, however, it's just going to be a super duper long video. But you guys can see the one game is enough to show not the highest mobility, but it's an LMG, so that makes sense. The damage is low, but the fire rate makes up for that, because if the damage was higher with that fire rate, it would be the stupidest thing in the entire game. However, the way that it's built, I love it. I feel like it's real balanced in itself. In terms of actual gameplay, it is a little bit busted, but I mean, it's an LMG, so it's like, how how like weak can it actually be, you know? So fantastic, love it a lot. Am I gonna be running a ton? Maybe, I don't know. It's an LMG. I mean, the allure of being able to fry kids goes away when I'm moving like a turtle. Now we're gonna take a look at the other gun that was added this season, that being the C58, or to me, it reminds me of the Galil from Black Ops 1, just because of the little bar on the side there. Obviously, just like with the other one, don't have it maxed out, so I don't have everything to use on it. This is currently what I'm running. Microflex LED, infantry, compensator, reinforced heavy, foregrip, 60 round mag, jungle grip, and then a CQB stock. This thing, the closest thing that I can relate it to is almost like the AMAX when it first came out. It's not the craziest fire rate, but it's kind of chunky and it hits real nice. But you guys will see that in gameplay, and then we'll take a little more in-depth look at how it plays. Ready? Here we go. Alrighty, so C85 time. Like I said, this thing reminds me, at least aesthetically, of the Galil from Black Ops 1. The Farah plays more like the Galil from Black Ops 1.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure. We're pulled ahead.
So this thing obviously is a chunky boy. It's not going to be it's going to move obviously a lot better than the MG, but it's a slower, which I think is cool. They gave us a fast firing AR, or a fast firing LMG and a slow AR. Kind of switched roles on us. It's pretty handy. The downside of this thing though, your turn on ability not very high. Because it's so slow, if you're not getting first shot, you might lose. It's got a relatively high headshot multiplier though, so like if you hit your shots accurately, you have the potential to do some damage. But as you can see, I mean, I'm losing gunfights that are relatively winnable with other guns. But the other thing though, since the fire rate is so slow, the recoil is real easy to control, meaning that it's very accessible. And it holds angles pretty well.
Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint identified. Hostile hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Ooh, if I would have got the fourth there, that would have been crazy. But at the same time, this gun is like somewhat of like an accurate player's dream, because if you hit your shots with it, it melts relatively quickly. And yeah, you can say that really about anything, but when it comes to this one particularly, it feels like just given the fire rate. Most other ARs you kind of spray and pray with. This one requires you to be a little bit more accurate with your shots, and it rewards you for it. So it's just an interesting gun to get a hang of. I'm not entirely sure. I might entirely be overanalyzing the hell of this thing too. It could just be way simpler than that.
Отлично. Spetsnaz, you're pulling ahead.
It's certainly not my go-to AR though.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
It's not working out.
Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint is secure.
33 and 15. Woo. I mean, even like I didn't even feel like I was playing that well. We still just absolutely milli rocked them. We're getting another game of the C85, and also show off the nail gun, the third and final gun added this season. As you guys can see, like I said, I purchased this one just in order to get content with it. That's my justification for spending my hard-earned money on COD points. The nail gun is borderline broken. In Warzone, it's a 4-shot kill full shields, and that's strictly body shots. In this, it's like a 3-shot kill. disgusting. Welcome back, Steve. And the hip fire on it is disgusting. Like, this thing in general is just like, it has no business being the way that it is. But it's a good meme gun. I mean, look at that. Like, come on. If I would have got the double with it, I would have been pissed for them. No, it's fun though. I enjoy it. I wish you could put like a red dot on it, but at the same time, I understand why you can't, because that just would be stupid. So it's a goddamn nail gun. Traded. That's the other thing about it being a projectile, is you can trade kills with it. Ooh! The slide cancel into the nail gun kill. Oh, I'm pissed I didn't get it. Went for 35 with the nail gun. All three guns relatively solid. I like how they switch the LMG and the AR kind of roles to where it's a slow firing AR and a fast firing LMG. It feels real good, real solid. The nail gun, obviously, in my opinion, is probably going to be the best gun out of the three of them right now. It just hits ridiculously hard. Followed by the MG and then the C85 as the final one there. Not to say the C85 isn't good, it's just compared to the other two is not as good. All in all though, fantastic. I'm sorry I don't get any gameplay of the new map, but it's just not in the cards for me today. Obviously, new zombies map coming in the next couple weeks, so that'll be a fun time for everybody. We'll obviously get a full playthrough of that going. But yeah, so all in all, fantastic new season. I love the scheme, I guess they're going with, the aesthetic per se. It's definitely super duper good time, and I'm looking forward to see what they do next. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I appreciate the continued love and support. We're growing every single day, which blows my mind. This theoretically should be coming out on Monday. That's the idea. And if it does, Minecraft Monday this evening, that'll be fun as per usual. I mean, fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you haven't hopped back into Call of Duty since Season 3 or Season 2, hop back in. It's a great time. It's not as perfect or as good as we were hoping it would be, but it's still a fantastic time. And I'm certainly having fun playing with my friends and everything. But yeah, all in all, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like and comment down below. Subscribe if you're new. Share with somebody you love. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.